City. We have here with us today Amelia, Marchell, and Alex. And I'm Michelle. We're talking today about getting cheated on. Have anyone ever been cheated on? So that's what we're talking about. That's the subject today. And I'm talking about real life experiences we're going to share with you of getting cheated on. So, have you guys ever been cheated on?
Definitely.
Yes. I think everybody has been cheated on before. At least not every relationship, but at least one time in life have been cheated on by someone. I mean, like we were saying, Holly Berry got cheated on. J-Lo got, right?
Beyonce, Michelle Bozeman.
I mean, who are we? If you're
some everybody, yeah.
I mean, who are we? If these famous women are getting cheated on and they got it going on, I mean, of course, the average woman probably will get cheated on too. So, what is your experience, Amelia, of being cheated on?
I have a lot of experiences being cheated on, but it's not my fault. It was mostly with the same guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a good example where he cheated. Oh, one year for Valentine's Day,
Okay.
I asked him what he was doing, and he said, "Oh, I'm gonna be working. I have to work a lot." I'm like, "Okay." Well, he wasn't at work because I went to his job. Okay. I was not that I'm crazy. I just happened to be in the area, which was like an hour from my house. I just happened to be in the area an hour from my house and stop by his job.
Right.
And he wasn't there.
Right.
For a couple of days, and I just happened to call his job to see, when was the last time he was at work.
Yeah.
Because I was nervous. Well, he finally came back a week after Valentine's Day, and I noticed he kept hiding his hand. Hiding it, and I'm like, okay, what's wrong with your hand?
Right.
He was hiding his hand like he had a special hand. So finally I grabbed his hand, and he had a half of a heart on his hand.
Oh, wow.
And it said something. I mean, it was a ghetto tattoo, so it was just like a blob of black, but it was a heart-shaped blob of black.
Right.
I said, "Did you get married?" Well, supposedly, he fell on a plane. The plane landed in a state. He found his ex, just happened to be there. They made back up. They went and got matching tattoos.
Oh, wow.
She completed the heart.
Yeah.
But
it's half a heart. Right.
He said, No, that ain't true. That ain't true. I just got this because this don't mean nothing. It ain't no girl with the matching thing. So I just happened to get on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and just happened to log in his account and just happened to stumble upon her page with the fingers together. You know what he said?
Wow.
That ain't me.
Oh, wow.
That's not me. That's not my hand. I said, so you posted, she posted a picture, tagged you in it, but that's not your hand. Nah, she crazy.
Oh, wow.
So the tattoo, then he said it was fake. He said it was fake.
Removable tattoo?
Yeah, he said it wasn't real at all. He said I could wipe this off if I wanted to. 5 years later, he still got that same fake tattoo.
So you're still with this guy?
Of course, hell not.
Oh, okay.
But to this day, this is 7 years later, he still has this temporary tattoo. But that's not him that's tagged in the picture.
Oh, wow.
Because she's had 2 kids since then.
By him?
No,
Oh,
not by him, by somebody else.
Of course.
Of course. That's how it typically works. Yeah.
Well, guys, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Single in the City. And now we're going to find out from Marchell her real life experience of being cheated on. Now, Marchell, you haven't been in many relationships.
No.
So,
I've probably been in, I would say probably 3 serious relationships, and out of the 3, all of them, I've been cheated on. So I'm gonna pick the best story.
Okay. Pick the best one.
Okay, so I was dating this guy, and he had a baby mama.
Oh, wow.
And she was kind of crazy. I didn't know how crazy she was until we were coming from church one Sunday morning, and we were in his new fancy car, his new Rolls Royce he just bought, and we were at the light, and at the cross light, she came and she crossed over, and I guess she seen his new car, because I guess I don't know, she just spotted us. And so we driving onto the expressway. She gets in front of us and she's driving crazy, and the baby's in the back seat hanging out. No baby. No, the babies are like, yeah. And then he thinks it's a joke. Like the baby thinks it's a joke. He's like, daddy, daddy, and he's like has no seatbelt on, nothing. So I'm just like, yo, like control her. He's like, man, she's crazy. And I'm just like, okay. So then she's like, she calls him on the phone. She's like, if that bitch will, I'ma beat that bitch ass. And I'm like, oh, like, I'm like, should I be scared? He's like, you scared? I'm like, I don't know. Should I be scared? So then we finally get to our destination. She hops out the car, grabs a brick, and gets back in the car. And we're trying to reverse really fast, like, oh my God, we're going, like, let's get out of here. She beats us, drives in front of us, hop out, and throws the brick into his windshield of his
Oh
car.
my God.
Yep. And she's like banging on the window, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm like, are you messing with your baby mama? Cause it ain't no way in the world she would be doing all of this if you didn't, still be sleeping with her or anything. So yeah, that was like, and I was very shooken because I was like, I don't know what to do.
Of course you were.
So
I mean, obviously he was messing with her still.
yeah.
Because normally when you're not messing with baby mama, she's not gonna bother you.
Right.
So the breakup has to be at least a month or two from baby mama before she come back around stalking. So I think that's the general rule. To make sure it die down before you start your new relationship.
Make sure she's in a whole
Right.
different relationship.
Yeah, make sure that's the thing.
Right.
Baby mamas cannot be single.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Once the baby mama gets a man, then you can come into the picture.
Yeah.
But as long as baby mama is single, she's lurking and they're crazy.
Yeah.
Period. Even if you're
problem.
not typically a crazy woman, once you have that baby with that man, you instantly become crazy.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, like,
Yes.
stalker.
Let her move on.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that have that perfect relationship with their baby mama.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they single.
And they single.
Yeah.
And he just happened to drop off diapers at 1:30 in the morning.
Right.
Like the baby really peed
The baby
in the middle of the night.
The
The baby.
need me.
Oh, let me take her some Pampers.
Really.
So the baby don't have one pamper. That just lasts. I can't do baby mamas. I can't.
Too
It
much.
is hard to have a relationship with a man that has a crazy baby mama. Not necessarily with kids, but with the crazy baby mama or the crazy mother. Those two things are difficult. So, they'll have to choose which way you're going to go. But I don't think they should mess around with the baby mama while with you. If they're trying to be a player, just do it with someone else, not with the baby mama. But, Alex, so tell us your story.
Well, I went out of town to Savannah. At the time, me and my boyfriend was having some issues. I was talking to one of my friends, or my so-called friends, while I was out of town, and she was basically telling me about this dude she met. His name was Chris, I think that's what she said his name was. She told me how she met him. She met him at a party, that she really liked him. I was talking to her one time, and she was on her way to a hotel and different things. So while I'm out of town in Savannah, of course, me and my boyfriend having issues. So I was having fun and doing things. The whole time I'm talking to her, come to find out, well, no, let me back up. I'm going a little too far. So she telling me about this, and I'm like, okay, well, when I get back, if everything is cool, maybe we can kind of double date or, go out to the movies or something. She like,
Right.
she's like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where things is going with him. So I come back to Atlanta, and I'm on the phone with her telling her about my trip, and all of a sudden my boyfriend just pops up out the blue on the phone. Like, I heard the whole conversation. I knew what was going on. I'm just at a shock, and I'm like, I wasn't really doing much, but I was just having fun. Like, I wasn't as depressed as I was making myself seem. So come to find out, the whole time I was out of town, every time I talked to her, he knew my every steps and everything that was going on because Chris was my boyfriend. So he told me, he was like, yeah, I've been messing with your friend, this, that, and the third. And I'm sitting on the phone. She like, Alex, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, sorry. When I get back from, when I get,
Right.
it's on. So she like, I went to his house. And then when I went over his house, me and him had our little debates. And he was like, yeah, you don't remember when I was on the phone with you and I was saying that I kept mentioning a red fence. And I'm like, a red fence? And then I thought about it. Her mama house at the time had a red fence. So the whole time I was in Savannah, he was going to her house. They was going out on dates. He actually had her thinking that I guess they were going to be together. And that's why she chose to mess with him. Long story short, it was a mess. We ended up fighting. Yeah, it was a big situation. I think that relationship maybe lasted, I want to say, about 3 years of just cheating.
Oh,
like I
wow.
can probably sit here and talk about him and some of the stuff that he did while we was in the relationship all day.
So many times that he just keep cheating.
And it was foul stuff. Like him and his cousins, they would go out, and his cousin had a girlfriend, and he would be sleeping with the best friend, and then I would know they would be together. And when he wouldn't answer the phone, I knew where the best friend stayed at. I would pop up over there. They would hide him in the garage.
Oh my God.
It was just all kind of
That'd be the
mess.
juicy stories.
Yeah, it's like all kind
And
of
I'd be
mess.
like, where he at?
Right.
Where he at? I'm looking
Right.
for her. I'd be all in the people's house.
Yeah, he was a handful. My god sister had my mom drop her off in his cousin's neighborhood. My mom didn't know where she was dropping my god sister off at, because she didn't know where his cousin stayed at. So she was like, she needed her to drop her off. So she was like, okay, fine. Come to find out, my mom dropped my god sister off to go visit my boyfriend while I was out of town. He was sleeping with her. He was just a mess.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
He was
I
beyond
wonder where his
disrespectful.
name is sound like my ex. We'll say it when the cameras go off, because
Yes.
it might be the same person.
Yeah, I had to reevaluate the type of men I was dating after that. It was like,
Right.
yeah, because when you're younger, you don't date quality.
Nope.
You go for who's cute or
Who has the nicest
what
car,
or
yeah.
how much money they may have. You don't really take into consideration how they treat you or how they may treat their mother or different things like that. So
That's true. That is true.
What's your experience?
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? I didn't even think of an experience. I got so many in the closet.
Well, bring one on out.
Let me see. What's a juicy one? I don't know.
I know all of them.
I know her all of them. I'm like, listen, learn from my mistakes, okay?
I think that's why I'm crazy, but she's a little bit more crazier than me.
I'm not crazy.
Like,
I'm crazy
she
now.
slashed tires.
I mean, back in the day. Oh yeah, let me tell that story. So, okay, all right. I'm gonna tell the other one, not that one, but that one's a good one. So basically, I was living with this guy. I was really young. I was probably 19, and we were living together. And he was street guy, and you know, we were doing it big, ghetto fabulous, nice cars, money just flowing and everything. And we had a place together, and he had a lot of cars. You know, I was driving around in one of his cars, and you know, he had this truck, a burgundy truck, and it was all fixed up with rims and everything. And one day I was driving, and I seen this chick driving the truck. I'm like, I'm trying to speed up to the truck, but it's a chick. And I'm just like, okay, what the hell? And she just driving, and she had some friends in me, and they was cruising the city, and I'm following them now, right? So she doesn't know she's being followed. So she pulls over in this parking lot as they're going somewhere. And I pulled up on the side of her, and she realized that, you know, because she saw the other car, that it's his car too. So I pulled up on the side of her, and I jumped out the car. And of course she know who I am, because, you know, I live with him. She's the side chick. So I jumped out the car, and I'm mad, right? I'm just angry. Because, you know, when I was younger, I had a lot of anger issues. I'm older now, but I jumped out the car, and I told her to wind down the window. So she wouldn't wind down the window. She's just looking at me like she saw a ghost, right? And I just like, wine on the window. And she's like, nah. So I was like, wine on the window. She wouldn't want it. I was like, I went back to the car. I had a knife in the car and everything. I just saw a hood back then. I went and got the knife and I just stabbed the tires while they was in it. And then I ran back to my car and just drove off. So then the dude, now I go home just chilling. So of course she told the dude or whatever. So he comes, he's like, oh, you slashed my tires. Those tires cost a lot of money. Because, you know, when you slash it on the side, they can't repair it. Yeah.
See, she know all of this.
She's like, when you slash it in the tire,
They can
like,
feel it.
in the grids, like, they can feel it. But you slash it on the side, you can't feel that. And they're like Mickey Thompson's, they're real expensive tires. Anyway, so, he's like, I'm cutting your allowance. So I was like, oh, brother. So then, for like 30 days, I didn't get any pocket money or anything. And then, you know, he pulls this stunt again. He didn't come home. And I'm just like, here goes this dude. He doesn't come home. So I'm up all night, and I'm like calling. He's not answering. So I go looking for him. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going up to looking at him. And, you know, he has gambling problems, so I went to the gambling spot and you know, say his name was like Michael. I was like, is Michael there? And he was like, what? Is Michael lost? And I was like, no. You know, I'm just looking for him, smart ass. So then I went around to a couple more spots and I was like, oh, I see the truck.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh shit, the truck. So I'm looking around, and like his little lookout boys are sitting there on the curb and they're watching, and I don't see him. Like his truck is up here and he's not around, right? So I was like, all right. So I jump out the truck and I just stab the tires again.
Okay.
I stab the tires again and I jump in the truck. I jump in my car real quick before his boys come and drive off. And then they were like, later on they told me, they was like, oh, she shouldn't have did that. I drive home, I'm back. He's like, come home again. Like, you sabotaged again, right? I'm cutting your allowance again for now 60 days. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, but that was a little bit. He was that guy that always cheated all the time, but paid all the bills. So it was like you were stuck in a situation. All your rent is paid. You have your allowance money every day, and you know, just basically your car payment paid, everything, and you're stuck in that situation of someone cheating on you all the time. So I had to get out of that. I eventually got out of that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. Hi, and welcome back to Single in the City. Okay, so we talked about, you know, getting cheated on and our experiences of getting. I know we have a whole lot of experiences of that. You ever ran into the side chick or get caught cheating red-handedly? Like, have you ever caught anyone cheating red-handedly? Like,
I never caught
Oh, yeah.
you have?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me your experience with that.
Well, see, my best friend and her dude was best friends with my dude. So it was like a big circle, like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like the best friend thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a dude.
Yeah, that's
And
best
then your
friend.
best
My
friend.
best friend dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's 2 girls. You and your girlfriend is best friends.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys meet 2 best friends.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So, she called me one day and she was just like, hey girl, what are you doing? Like, you know, let's go out and have a girls' day because the guys are having a boys' day. So I said, oh, really?
Okay.
They are. So I turned to him and I asked him and I said, oh, y'all having a boys' day? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I said, oh, you forgot? Oh, okay, what y'all doing?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I don't know, I'm going to figure it out and let you know. So 20 minutes later, I asked him again. I said, you know, what are y'all doing today? I don't know, we might go to Days and Busters or, you know, something like that. I said, oh, okay, well, I can come.
Right.
He was like, oh, no, it's a boys thing.
Right.
Boys thing at Days and Busters, like, what kind of gay shit y'all got going on? Like,
Right.
why can't I come? So right then and there, I knew that was a, like, ding, 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 he's cheating. So then I was like, okay, I didn't say anything. So then he was like about to leave out the house. I said, well, if I can't go, then you need to just leave.
Right.
So then he was just like, oh, no, blah, blah. So he raised out. He's madder than me at this point. So I was like, oh, he's trying to beat me mad so he can go be with the bitch.
Right.
So I was like, okay, fine. He storms out the house, and then he stops answering his phone and everything. So I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be mad. You beat me mad. So then I get back on the phone with my best friend, and I was like, you know, I'm going up wherever they are, like wherever the party is. Come to find out, it was like a little party with all of his friends and everything. So she broke down, and she was like, she was just like, oh, well, I'm going anyway. I was like, oh, because she wanted to check in on her nigga too.
Oh, okay.
Because they were all friends going. So she was just like, okay, cool. So we all ended up going, and then she talked her boyfriend into telling her where the place was, because it was like a top secret.
Right.
So, and of course I couldn't get my nigga on the phone. So we had to find out through her nigga. So,
Right.
so we're in the car, and Morgan's like, what the fuck shit with me? So she's just like, yeah, we're crazy together. So when we get there, and then not to mention, okay, we're both baby mamas by the same,
Oh, wow.
yeah, we're baby mamas
Okay.
to.
So this is the crazy baby.
Yeah,
talk about.
So okay, yeah. So then, but this situation was on my part, like with my boyfriend. So, when I get there, they beat us coming out. So we were supposed to come in on the party. It was like at Andretti's.
Right. Right.
It was like a fun place, like a Dave and Buster's, and they had like a dinner. They were all sitting down like as a little family, and all they little side bitches was there. I don't know what was going on. So then, whenever we came in, Morgan's boyfriend and my boyfriend was walking out. So they caught us, and I was like, dang, I wanted to see them sit. I wanted to see him sitting with the girl.
Right.
So then, whenever I came in, the girl had an empty seat beside her. I already knew who she was because previously he was already like inboxing her, and I've already like peeped that or whatever. So then when I had came in, she was eyeing me down like she already knew who I was. So then me and her was having a whole eye battle, and then he comes in, he switches his seat. They want to act all wholesome, like they was all the boys was sitting together, and she had her friend come sit next to her. So then at the end of the night, we ended up fighting.
Oh my God.
Because first of all, she was being disrespectful. She was like looking at me, and then she wanted to go like stand beside, you know, my boyfriend, and was just like, you know, like being. I'm like, no, don't do all that. Learn your place. Whenever I come in the building, whenever you know, I'm the main chick, so you stay in your place. So then, yeah, so I told him, I said, you need to check your hoe in front of her face. I said, you need to check your hoe. So then she jumped crazy. So I jumped crazy too.
And all this is in Andretti's.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my God.
Okay.
So, and then the police didn't even do anything. The police was just main focus on, are y'all gonna pay y'all bill? So I was just like, okay, whatever. So then that was that. And then, of course, my dude, he was just like, kind of like, you're crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm crazy. I don't care. Everybody knows I'm crazy. You know I'm crazy. I told you I was crazy before. So you know what you signed up for. Anyway.
Wow.
So.
Anybody else had experience, like red-handed experience?
I never called her.
Yeah, I never called her.
I always got the phone calls. I got a phone call where the girl was in the bed with my dude. Called me, put the phone on speaker. Oh, it was a play-by-play action. Put the phone on speaker like, oh yeah, right there. What's my name? He's so dumb. He's saying her name. He's answering all her questions because he doing it with her. She was like, did we say we gonna have some babies together? Yeah, we gonna have babies together.
Oh
What they
my
name gonna
gosh,
be?
what?
He's saying the names. She was like, we at your house, right? Yeah, we at my house. You know, baby, you know. Like, he's so. If I'm having, you know, doing it with someone and they're asking me
All these
direct questions, she's like, oh, she was like, you like to eat me out when I'm on my cycle. He was like, you know I do. She going in. She was like,
Hello.
see, I told you, bitch. Click.
Oh, while they was having sex?
Yeah, she was made him say his name. She was like, Daddy, what's your name? And he's saying his name over, and yeah, my name is Michelle Sade. Oh, he was real stupid. She sure did. And then she would, leave hidden messages like, oh yeah, my man went and got me from the airport. I'm like, girl, he didn't get you from the airport, bitch. Check his glove compartment in the right corner at the bottom, folded up in a piece of paper. He got a bitch airline ticket with a name on it. How her airline ticket? My cousin had borrowed my car and picked her up. I don't fuck with her like that. So your cousin used your car to pick lies after lies after lies.
Yeah.
This is being a whole life is.
Yeah. Yeah, she will always leave stuff. Look up under his bed, them my drawers.
What? She is off the
She
chain.
was crazy.
I would have felt like, well, are you really the side bitch?
She was the
Because
side.
she was just like, why are you leaving me messages?
All the time. Because I was in college at the time. So I wasn't there. And he would just say I'm the crazy ex-girlfriend. But when I would call him, I guess she got my number. And after that, it was a trail of tears. She was always leaving hidden messages like, he said he ain't fucking me. Check under the bed hole. That's them my panties. Like always leaving stuff.
And she was the side chick.
Yes, but and he's so stupid and dirty. I'm like, dude, clean your room. If you cleaned your room, you would find that your side chick is leaving Blue's Clues everywhere. Yeah.
But the crazy part about it is that side chicks nowadays have main
Oh,
chicks.
yeah.
They have their privileges. Like there's really no difference.
It's
Other
not
than
side chick
you
anymore.
live with him, y'all have a lot of stuff invested together, but she getting the same thing that you getting.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
Yeah.
That's true.
You might
Side
not get the
chicks sometimes,
holidays.
that's all they don't get, holidays and outings with the family. But shoot, they be hanging with, and honestly, I don't want to hang with your bootleg ass family. I'd rather get that up. It's sometimes side chicks seem to be winning more than the main chick. You gotta hang around the family, be nice to the mama. Side chick just come around for strip clubs and parties. Think about it.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
they always
They
try to
leave
leave us at home.
they
It's
leave
always
us at
all the
home
fun.
cleaning this shit, and she out there popping bottles with them.
Yeah. They were there for the fun.
They there for fun. They see him with fun.
That's why I'm just
They
come home and be
determined
like,
girl.
I have officially accomplished. I just want to be the side bitch now.
Yep. The side bitch is
Okay.
winning.
I no longer want to be the main bitch anymore. Okay. Okay.
Main
Time to
bitch
get out
have
of bed.
responsibilities. You gotta clean, be nice to the family, like the dad. Side bitches, they just come for fun, and they get perks. Side bitches, get bills paid too.
I wonder if that's just an era though. Maybe it just might be like a little, just in our
Who
generation
knows?
right now.
I think
It might
so.
just go away.
You think?
I think it's
Side
probably
chicks ain't gonna never. They
It's
said
like
Martin Luther
worse,
King
yeah.
had side
Probably
bitches. Yeah,
They said Martin Luther King has side bitches.
he did. He did. You better ask Corella.
It was very popular back in the day for them to have a whole family down the street.
Yeah,
So,
but it was
yeah.
but side bitches then stayed in their place.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They had husbands,
Not to
but
be
no,
knocking on the door
side bitches
of
then
the White
had
House.
husbands, and they know little light skinned Tommy was really not Bob's son, but they just shut up. Now side bitches, oh hell no,
Yeah.
this your son. Okay,
Because you know why? Because the man makes them feel like they have a say so and feel like their place is not side, like to
Yeah.
the side. They feel like the way they pamper them and everything, they feel like they have a say so.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But you
So
do know
that's
it's
love.
levels to the side chicks though. You have the fun girl, and then you have the side chicks that are
Lord.
almost in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like you pretty
Yeah.
much, they don't deal with nobody else really because they're comfortable in this relationship. So they have a whole nother relationship outside of the relationship. So yeah, it's levels to it. You have
Yeah.
the girls that you may see maybe that you might sleep with, that you may go out with,
the
and you have
thumbs.
the ones that get 3 days a week, maybe
Yeah.
gifts and stuff like that. It's levels to it. So I
It's
think it's gonna probably
levels.
get
that's crazy.
worse.
I didn't know it was levels.
And women are more comfortable with those. I'm sorry.
Cause you gotta think about it. The one that's getting the gifts and all the other stuff. If things go left in the household, that's where they're gonna run to. That's kind of like I guess
Yeah.
the main chick. The biggest threat is the one that's that close to what's going on.
I
Yeah.
think with that, it depends on if he's spending, how much time is he spending with you
Mhm.
for you to know what level you're on?
Yeah.
If you're getting 3-4 days a week,
Yeah,
you getting major gifts on Christmas,
Yeah.
birthdays, you going out on dates,
yeah,
y'all having arguments and falling out and
Yeah.
can't sleep and affecting your day. That's when you know it's serious.
yeah.
When y'all just around each other every once in a while,
That's the fun girl.
that's the fun girl.
Yeah, that's the fun girl.
And they have a lot of those. So you
Uh-huh.
have like all the little fun girls, and you have your side chick, and then you have the wife.
Yeah.
But the wife be the most depressed.
It is because she got to
Yeah.
deal with all his bullshit.
She got to
and
deal
all
with the
the-
financial issues.
She has to deal with all the bitches that
Mhm.
he's out turning up with, and she's at home dealing with life,
Yeah.
real life situations. Like, this is real life going on over here. This, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's what I'm like. I don't know if I want no problem.
Yeah, getting married
But then
is not
again-
what it's all cracked up to be.
Yeah, it's not, but
nowadays.
it's like, yeah, nowadays.
It's a glorified relationship.
It's overrated. It is overrated. But I think that marriage, you have to really put a lot of work into it. If you're not putting
Definitely.
all what they don't know is that you going out with all these side chicks and the turn up girl and the stripper girl and all this shit, that if you put all the energy in your own relationship, it
Right.
will really work and it really turn into something beautiful.
Yes.
But they just feel like they have to have more.
Yeah. They're not satisfied.
Yeah.
They're not.
And I think sometimes to find a decent relationship, you got to kind of compromise. You know, some people say, I'll never compromise what I want. But I just feel like you have to kind of compromise to a certain extent. Like, you can't have the dude that always want to be in the club that every girl gonna want, because you're gonna know that you're gonna have a lot of shit that you deal with him. Yeah, you might find somebody that might make a lot of money, have the nice cars, but kind of lame to a certain extent,
Yeah.
that really is not in the streets, that you could
Right.
probably potentially get a decent man out of. So yeah, you gotta kind of compromise. You can't always get someone that's in the scene all the time.
Yeah.
Sexy, this and that.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I am branching off from the turn up dude.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, I was doing that for a while, but I no longer look for that. Like, a turn up dude tried to talk to me, I'm not like, you know.
Yeah, it's like the definition of insanity. You keep
Yeah.
doing the same thing over and over
Yeah.
again, you're gonna keep getting the same results. So
Yeah.
you kind of got, after so many times of me getting cheated on, I'm like, okay, maybe I need to kind of get away from the person that's always in the club, that I know for a fact do stuff that they have no business doing, to, you know, get certain things done. Just kind of stay away from that and try to find you somebody that graduated from college, that
Right.
got a good
It got
job,
some sense.
yeah, that has family, that's family oriented, different things like that. So you got to kind of compromise to a certain extent. Don't compromise the level of how you want to live, but just kind of compromise the type of person that you want to be with in a relationship to get something, because our generation don't last. Yeah, they don't
They're
last.
just fun
Same thing
dudes.
like
Yeah.
that.
They're
They're
just like fun dudes.
Yeah,
They're
like
fun
fun
dudes.
girls.
Mhm.
They are not wifey material. Like, look at Amber Rose, look at Black China.
They're fun
Where are they
girls.
now? They're fun girls.
They're
They
fun
you
girls.
can
That's
go
why I
out
don't
with them.
understand why they mistake them for
The
wives.
guys have been
They were confused, and now they got a little bit of sense.
the guys have been like mistaking the fun girls for the wifey type.
Mhm.
And that's what's been going on. They've been wifing up strippers.
Mm-hmm.
They've been wifing up, I mean,
Hoes.
right, basically. And that's what's been going on. And they just switched the game up. And I'm confused right now. Because you do all these things, get an education, build your worth, and they don't see your worth. They will get the bitch off the bus stop and wife them up.
She got a nice body.
Oh, yeah.
And she
Nice
got
ass.
fun. She can stand right there waiting on Marta. But if she got a
Yeah.
nice body
Nice ass.
and a cute face,
Yeah.
they'll go for it.
They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn.
That's it.
We'll be right back, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. We had a great time. You can hit us up on Instagram. My Instagram name is Michelle _Sade7.
Mine is Queen Amelia B.
My Instagram is Marchell Sade Smith.
And mine is _cutie8303.
Okay, and if you have any comments about the show, or you want us to talk about any specific subjects on the show, you can go ahead and put that in the comment box below, and we will be reading it and try to air it on the next show. All right, thank you. Bye.